Thousands of police officers, including those considered to be the brain of Turkey's police forces due to their experience and training, have been transferred, suspended, or imprisoned by the Justice and Development Party, AK Party, government since two graft investigations became public in December 2013. Police who carried out or took part in operations in connection with the investigations have been targeted in particular. The operations were carried out on December 17 and 25, 2013, and the graft probes of which they were a part implicated bureaucrats, prominent businessmen, the sons of three ministers from the AK party and people from the inner circle of then Prime Minister and current President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. According to security experts, the reshufflings that have taken place in the police force, as well as the removal of certain police officers who were serving in a variety of capacities in important units of the National Police Department all across Turkey, have created dire security gaps. The gaps have opened up the country to attacks by terrorist organizations that had, prior to the breaking of the graft scandal, limited operational abilities due to the presence of the very same experienced officers and chiefs who have been displaced by reshuffling, dismissal or detainment. Experts say attacks in the heart of Istanbul, including on the Istanbul courthouse and the Istanbul Police Department, are evidence of such deficiencies created by the government-driven purge. Istanbul Public Prosecutor Mehmet Salim Kiraz, who was taken hostage by two terrorists from the Revolutionary People's Liberation Party/Front, DHKP/C, died along with his captors after a shootout between the hostage takers and police on March 31. The walls of Kiraz's room were destroyed by more than 180 bullets during the encounter, which drew reactions from the experts, who said police had put Kiraz's life in danger in lieu of properly using tactical negotiation techniques. A former chief of the National Police Department's Istanbul Organized Crime Unit, Najmi Ard, was detained on Tuesday as part of a government-backed operation. Ard told Sunday's Zaman in a recent interview before his detention that the AK party has created huge security gaps in Turkey through reshufflings, suspensions and prison sentences for experienced police chiefs, in addition to the subsequent appointment of inexperienced police officers in their place. In another government-orchestrated operation targeting police forces, an Istanbul prosecutor demanded the detention of 29 police officers in 20 provinces on Monday, including Ard. Ard, who is also the president of the Association of Victims of Our Times, and Müdürler Derneği, was due to preside over the association's inauguration on Tuesday, which was established by police officers who have been detained since the breaking of the corruption scandal. Former Istanbul Police Department Financial Crimes Unit Chief Yakup Sigel, former Istanbul Counter-Terrorism Unit Head and Hakkari Police Chief Tufan Ergüder, former Istanbul Police Department Public Security Unit Head Ertan Erd, former Istanbul Counter-Terrorism Unit Chief Yurt Ataun, former Istanbul Police Department Intelligence Unit Chief Ali Fuat İlmazer, and former Istanbul Police Department Financial Crimes Unit Head Mehmet Akif Uner, all of whom were prominent police chiefs in the Istanbul Police Department and took part in the graft probe operations, are now being held in Istanbul's Silivri prison. According to Erkan Tastyking, the head of the Research Center for Security Strategies, GASAM, and former Bengal Province Police Chief, the absence of these high-level members of the police with important specialization and training for counter-terrorism, anti-smuggling, organized crime and other units has created a significant risk to public security. Speaking with Sunday's Zaman, Tastyking said the ruling AK party is purging police chiefs who are loyal to the law of the country and aiming to create a police force that is loyal to the party. Tastyking further added that the closure of the police college and the police academy, as well as the barring of their students from becoming police officers through recent legislation, also represents another AK party attempt to create its own police force. Tastyking said putting police officers on the street who are not trained, educated, or experienced will threaten the order in society. As per a law recently approved by Erdoğan, the students of the police college and the police academy's security studies faculties were given certificates issued to indicate their dismissal on April 8, as their schools were officially being closed. Omer Turanel is a lawyer currently representing a number of police officers who were arrested 9 months ago in a government-led campaign of intimidation after the officers took part in an investigation into corruption. Turanel told Sunday's Zaman that one of his clients, who has been released pending trial, recognized the terrorist who killed prosecutor Kiraz the first moment the client saw photos of the hostage situation on Twitter. Turanel said his clients are victims of a government witch hunt in spite of the fact that they are the best in their professional fields. These police officers were a nightmare for those involved in terrorism, corruption, bribery, smuggling and any crime that threatens public security, Turanel added. Turanel said his clients in Silivri prison have warned about possible attacks by DHKP/C militants on the public, but especially against the police, as this group is nursing a grudge against police who conducted successive operations on the DHKP/C that almost brought down the terrorist organization prior to the graft probe.